If you're interested in funding your sanctuary through posting on Facebook, this should be the first video that you watch. I'm going to compare YouTube and Facebook, and it's a little counterintuitive. Right now, we're getting about 2.2 million minutes of viewing of our videos that are posted natively on Facebook. Now that means taking the video and uploading it to Facebook, not uploading it to YouTube and then just posting the link. Facebook doesn't like that. You need to upload natively. But these are the kinds of numbers that we're seeing from the last 28 days. And so those videos are, as I said, reaching, well, they're reaching way more people than that. But if you look down here, you can see the number of video or number of actual views of each one of the videos. And if you look at these top performers, they're 360 videos, which is telling to me. This is something new, something that I did not anticipate, kind of shocked me a couple days ago, and it's like, oh my goodness, well, we need to be doing more 360 footage. So this was 360 footage of Zeus the tiger. I just hung the camera on the side of the cage while we were feeding him off a stick. And same thing here, this was cats being fed off of a stick next to a camera that was mounted on the side of their cage. And they're leading for the last month in the number of views. Beecher, the Savannah Cat and Friends, no idea why that one was so popular, but it was. And then again, the fourth one is another 360 video. And this was just, I think I set the camera up in 3 different places, captured a total of maybe 3 minutes of servals, and stuck them together and posted it on Facebook, but it got a lot of views. 2 tigers going for a swim, that's easy to see why that would happen, because that was really pretty epic, and that came from a camera, a stationary camera, Nest, or not Nest camera, but Explore camera, that is focusing on those 2 cages, so it was captured from that. And then the next one again is another 360. You go to feeding time, people love to see the cats getting fed, and then again it's another 360 video. And then these were not 360 here. So it's showing us that we need to be putting a lot more time and attention into the 360 video. If you look at this, I found this to be very interesting. It's showing the fans versus non-fans. So people ask us all the time, do you run ads to get likes, to get new people to like your Facebook page? And we don't. We run ads for contests. If we're running a contest and we see that we're starting to gain some traction, we might run an ad to get more people to see that. And the people we're trying to get to see it are our own fans. It's just Facebook hardly, it seems like they hardly ever show our stuff to our 2.3 million fans. And I don't know why that is, other than the fact that we're a brand and they try to suppress brands from posting stuff that they think people don't want to see. But it's been a real challenge to reach our own people with the content that they said they want to see first in their newsfeed. So sometimes if we're running a contest and we know that we need their help, then we'll run money against an ad to get them to come and vote. There are a few other occasions that we use it for, but not just for getting people to come and like the page. I don't find that to be a useful expenditure. Those are not people who are likely to stay engaged with you, so the best way to target them is by running lots of really interesting things that they're out there searching Facebook for. We do the regular posts. That's what this little thing is. It's a photo post, and of course all of our posts have photos. And then video, this was a live video, so you can see that it got pretty good viewers. This was sharing a link to an outside news story. This was another live video. This was a regular video. And then this was a 360 video. What I liked about this was that this dark orange, these are non-fans. These are people who didn't already like our page. And so the 360 videos, this was another 360 video. Look at that. Those non-fans coming to the page. And so it's their first experience with us. And hopefully we'll provide good enough content that they will want to stay. there again, it's lots of new people when it's a 360 video. And I think that's because Facebook is pushing 360, so you need to be doing 360 right now. There are a number of cameras that we use. I use the Insta360 One, and it is the cheapest camera that can do really good work for you. And then we use the Rylo, which I believe is about $800, and it's a beautiful, beautiful footage that the Rylo puts out. But with the recent update, the Insta360 One is competitive, but for sure. And then I just ordered the GoPro Fusion. It's supposed to be really great. I don't know if we'll see much of a difference, but those are 3 cameras that I would suggest, especially the 360 One and the Rylo, since I actually have experience with those. And that's what shot these. And then they were edited in Adobe Premiere. It's kind of an expensive editing software. There are probably cheaper softwares out there that you can use for editing 360 footage, but Premiere is what we use here because we use all of the Adobe products. And then this is where I said it was counterintuitive. So these are the YouTube stats, and where we are getting about 2.3 million views on Facebook. On YouTube, we're getting 6.7 million views, and it's generating about, get a load of that number, $6,666.38 for the past 28 days. And compare that to Facebook, that is generating more like $20,000 to $24,000 a month now. The difference is that it's not based on just the views of our ads on Facebook, or the views of our videos on Facebook. It's mostly through people doing Facebook fundraisers and the donate button on our videos. So we're generating a lot more money on Facebook than we are on YouTube, but don't neglect YouTube because there's some money to be made there too. I also found this interesting. This tiger surgery at Big Cat Rescue is the one that's getting the most views. And this one, even though it doesn't get the most views, is generating the most income. And then none of these were 360. So it makes me think that the reason that we're seeing so much more adoption of 360 on Facebook is because Facebook is investing in Oculus, and they just released the Oculus Go, which is a much cheaper version of the head-mounted displays. They look like, this is not one, this is the Noon, but these things. The new Oculus Go is only $199, which is like a third of what most of the other ones are. So it's finally getting down into the price range where people can get them. But one of the things I'm seeing everywhere I look is that people are complaining there's nothing to watch. Unless you're a gamer, why would you buy a head-mounted display? So we want people to buy those head-mounted displays and watch videos of big cats or videos of wild animals, such as the ones in your sanctuaries, and learn about the fact that they don't belong in cages, and ways that we can enjoy them and experience them and be right up close with them through this 360 virtual reality world that is coming into being. So join us on that journey, and we'll have a lot more videos on specifics of how to do that, but I just thought this would be a good overview to begin with. Happy social marketing!